This is Lisa with Inspired Heart Intuitive here for your daily reading today. I suppose I couldn't move the camera. Uh, well, I was up late last night. Okay, your daily reading for today, July the 6th of 2018. This channel, we're here to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, and prosperous life. All right, let's get going on today's reading. You know, it just occurred to me that my international folks, you guys, I do these readings, right? And I do these readings, and you are seeing them like a day late. So I got to figure out the sweet spot and when to do the next day's readings. I don't know what to do. So we'll figure that out. Maybe I'll do an international version. All right, what do we have today? We're going to do, for those of you that have never seen this before, by the way, let me just explain what we're doing here. Thank you for everyone, by the way. Please hit the like and the subscribe and the bell so you are notified when I put up new content and or go live, which I seem to be doing quite a bit of lately. We're going to pull one card for each zodiac sign, and then those cards are going to make up the collective reading for the day today, July the 6th, 2018. What do we have here today, July the 6th of 2018? One card per zodiac, and then those cards, please, will make up the elements. All right, here we go. All right, guys, let's lay these out and see where we're at today with everyone. I'm going to put all 12 out so I'm not distracted. Something a little new. Okay, and Aries, you have, oh wow, this is interesting today, folks. Aries, you the Six of Cups in the upright. So Aries, today is the day you're kind of looking back nostalgically on the past, thinking about yesteryear, the good old days, things of that nature. You could be rekindling old friendships as well. Um, Perhaps old flames because you missed them so. That could be that, or reuniting with someone that you just recently split with. But today is a day of kind of looking back, but not in a bad way, I don't sense, in just a very healthy, these were the things that worked well for me before, or just looking back on memories and just having one of those days. So I'm not saying it's a bad idea for you. Um, Taurus, the world in the uprights. Taurus, you guys, I think are, yeah, you're realizing that there's a turn in the cycle. There's a change. There's an end and a beginning. You're about ready to start all over and be very energetic and adventurous with what you're going to step out and do. So it's a great card for you. This is a great card kind of going into the weekend as well. These darn mosquito bites. Sorry, guys. It's just like they bite me on my hands. They bite me everywhere. They just absolutely love me. Um, so today is just an excellent day to um, realize that everything comes to an end. Even suffering and pain comes to an end. There's a cycle for everything. You know, in the Bible, where in the Song of Solomon, where it talks about there's a time for everything, a time to live, a time to die. There is time for everything. And once that cycle is up, then you sense you have the world at your fingertips, right? Because you're moving on to the next level, which is kind of the next world. Gemini, Six of Wands in the upright. Gemini, you're feeling very victorious over a situation today. Air signs, it looks like this is going to be a very interesting day for you today. Water signs, it looks like we're in our feelings. Um, Fancy that. So Gemini, yeah, you're feeling rather victorious, or you're going to come into victory over something today, and that's good. You've had a little rough patch here, but now it seems like it's all coming together, and you know exactly what to do, how to go forward. Okay. Cancer, Two of Swords in the upright. So Cancer, oh boy, looks like we have a decision to make. Um, but we are gonna rely on our intuition, right, in order to make that decision. Might not be wanting to make it, but today is the day to. Um, you got to really give it some hardcore thought today, my Cancerian friends. We have to, us Cancer. We have to. We can't put it off any longer. I know you don't wanna. Good morning, Miss Tiffany. Oh, okay. Well, I hope it was a weird, good experience, love. Um, I hope it was a good experience. I don't want any Twilight Zone stuff. Um, anyway, cancers, we have to come back out of it. Okay, we got to make the decision. Um, don't be all in your feelings and in your emo state. She's kind of emo if you look at her. Now, don't be ready to cut your own head off about it. Let's just let's rely on our intuition and hear and our heart and make the proper decision. Okay. Leo, Six of Swords in the reverse, Leo. You guys have had a lot of really big victories lately. So I'm interested, it's very interesting to me to see this card pop up for you. It's almost like someone's not leaving you alone. Like I don't sense with this today, the energy coming from this today, that this is you. I feel like somebody wants to stick around and hang out with you. Um, that's probably not what you want to do. So yeah, I don't know. You might have a stalker. Eh, weird. Okay, Virgo, King of Wands in the reverse. Virgo. Oh boy, I feel like you guys need an emergency too. I need to do a couple Earth signs today, don't I? Um, look, Virgo. You had a direction you intended to go in. Don't let anything stop you from going in that direction. Because you all have thought about this and thought about it and thought about it all the way through. Go that direction. And even if there's bumps in the road, Virgo, learn from the speed bumps. That's all that I can say. You need to learn from the speed bumps. It's okay. It's just fine. So learn from it and keep it pushing. No, don't just not. All right. Um, Virgo. Okay, Libra. Nine of Cups in the upright. So Libra, it's weird. You know, I look at it like you're feeling a little bit better about life right now. You've been kind of down and out about it, about this situation with this person or people. Y'all, I really need coffee. I was up hanging out with y'all all night last night. All night for me, anyway. Nine of Cups energies were almost fulfilled, just almost not quite there. But I also feel like it's self fulfillment because of how she's kind of sitting here admiring. And the other deck I have, the Arcanum deck, she is really admiring her stuff. Like she is like, ooh, look, I got all this stuff and I did a really good job. And she's like, has her lei around her neck and she's just feeling her best self. So I interpret the Nine of Cups now a little bit differently. Just like the Nine of Pentacles is represents independence, independent wealth, and singleness, that sort of thing. I feel like this Nine of Cups is weird. You're coming to a place of self love and self partnering as well. So that's what I'm seeing with you guys today. Like you've been going through it, but you're coming out of it. Scorpio, Five of Cups in the reverse. There's been a lot of overwhelming feelings going on with you, Scorpio. Um, and especially with Mars retrograde, right? But I feel like today you're kind of getting a break from that. Hopefully, the rest of the weekend, you're getting a break. And you're getting a chance to like catch your breath, reassess, do over whatever you need to do. But you're coming out overwhelming because major changes that are supposed to happen, I, I, I believe you're pretty well done with them. So you're able to come out of that feeling. Okay. Sag, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So um I think there was ideas that were being floated around about a new venture. And again, I really the pentacles I look at quite literally in a lot of ways, meaning that I do feel they have more to do with your money, more to do with your finances, more to do with your checkbook, more to do with your home, your hearth, the stability things in life. So when I see the Page of Pentacles in the upright, that's a person that's very like, ooh, let's do something new, or ooh, let's try this, or ooh, I have a great idea I'd like to talk to you about. And they're not as good with money, but they're willing to spend it, right? They're kind of willing to take chances. But it looks to me like you're not taking those chances right now. You're kind of like drawing it back in, which is really good for a Sag to kind of like pull it back. Not take as many chances, not be as creative, not be as like adventurous with it, and you're just kind of reeling it back a little bit to self-assess, which is fine. You've been on an upswing, probably good while you've been on this almost mania in a sense because you're feeling like a lot better. Everything's been just kind of like lifted the where you were kind of down on yourself and down in the dumps about some stuff. You've kind of lifted that off, but that can cause like an overspending and a mania that is not healthy either. So you don't want to come out of it completely in debt. So I think this is good actually for you today. Cap, Nine of Cups in reverse. Communication it ain't going out. There's not a Capricorn communication day. Um, you've shut your transponders off. Okay. Oh, excuse me, King of Cups. Communication of you still turn your transponders off in regard to love, right? I think people are trying to get with you, get into your world. And this could either be friendship or relationship, but I feel like there's some people that are trying to get into your world and I don't want to say take advantage of you because that's really overstepping my bounds, I think, for saying take advantage of you, Cap. But it's there's some ulterior motives there. We'll just put it like that. And I don't think they mean you any harm. They're just ulterior motives. So be they romantic or not, but again, I'm not necessarily sensing romantic here. Excuse me. Could be, but I don't think so. If it is, you're not. Like you're not launching the lovebird note on the other to fly over the castle wall and tell Romeo or Juliet you love them too. Put it like that. Aquarius, you the tower in the upright. Man, Aquarius, what y'all been hey, man, y'all are going through some mess. Okay, tarot card is not bad though. This is just you. My thing is that you've been going through this upheaval time for so long. It's like you can't catch your breath. Like it's one after the other, after the other, after the other, and I can't. I wish I understood why it is you can't catch your breath. Why you keep getting hit. It's strange because so caps are my direct opposite. Is it cap? Yeah. Where am I at? Cancer. One, two, three, four. Yes. I just it's just like you are there's cycles that are ending and there's this major shift for you. This major spiritual shift for you. I felt a major shift for you and for Virgo recently. Go with the flow, babies. Go with the flow, my loves. Whatever is being moved out of your life, that you're still in this cycle of just right move, right? um it's necessary for your betterment, for the greater good. It's necessary for you, so just roll with it as best as you can. Reach out to people. You can email me. I don't care. Email. I mean, I care, right? Email me. Whatever. Do what you got to do. Chat with whoever you got to chat that'll understand what this is. But really seek out support during this time because you're going through it. And you're going through major changes. It'll be good for you to have one or two really, really super close friends that can help underpin you, support you, help you remain grounded, remind you to remain grounded, and all those good things. Okay. Um, but just write it out, honey. Trust me, what's on the other side is tremendous. Last but not least, Pisces, y'all are feeling good. Ten of Cups in the upright. Pisces, y'all feeling really good. Thank goodness you pulled that card. Otherwise, our water element would have been mixed up. Okay, fire. Here we go with the elements. Fire, we started off with the Six of Cups in the upright. We followed that up by the Six of Swords in reverse. And then we finished it off with the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So this is super interesting. If I take this as an element, uh, you're reflecting back on what was going on before, right? Yesteryear, the relationship as it was before, things of that nature. But I really still feel like whoever it is you're with is kind of pulling you into that and they don't want to let you go. But you're not feeling like really uber up and you're not feeling it. It's just not, fire signs, it's not happening, right? And you're not really quite sure why. But you've been trying to kind of figure that out. So don't let them pull your nostalgia. Now, Aries, I said that the nostalgic thoughts today for you were okay, and they are. I'm talking about the element overall now. But if they are in relationship to old, if they're in, if they are about old relationships that have been dead and gone, like this person was toxic for you, friendships where this person was toxic for you, family relationships where you were closer to these people and they was not good for you, let that shit go. I know it's early to be cussing, but let it go. Don't let them bring you back into that. Okay? Now, if it's not quite that dramatic, But I just feel like somebody's clinging on and hanging. You got a category 5 Klingon here, baby. Category 5 Klingon. And again, that could be a friend too. You know how some friends are people that you've reduced, that you have demoted them from friend to acquaintance. And some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You were my friend, but I had to demote you to acquaintance because some things I found out about you. You know, some people don't take that demotion very well, and they still want to hang on at that friend level. But you were demoted, baby. I cleared your office out. I moved you to that cubicle over there, down the hall around the corner, because I was not dealing with your foolishness anymore. Okay? So, some people don't take those demotions very well, and they can't understand why they can't be, why do they have to move it along, right? So just watch out for category 5 Klingons. Okay? Oh, don't burn them too bad, fire. Okay, Earth signs. The world in the upright, followed by the King of Wands in the reverse. And that's going to be followed by the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So, Earth signs. You know you're coming in a new cycle, yet it feels like you're just not quite sure of yours. You're not sure if the direction you're going in is correct, and you don't have a lot of self confidence within you. You don't have a lot of self confidence to move forward either. Bolster yourself up, honey. Put your big girl, big boy pants on. Um, the universe is moving you into a new thing. God's moving you to the next level. So let it happen. And you don't always have to know precisely the one foot in front of the other. Whatever path you were already on, just stay on that path and don't question it. Stop questioning. Just flow. I feel like as water signs need to come in and just kind of gentle flow here. Gentle flow help you move, earth signs. But just go on the same path. Whenever I am questioning a new path, I always say, well, I'm just going to keep doing the last thing I was told to do until the new thing becomes crystal clear and I have my new marching orders. So, in this regard, right, you continue to go on the path and in the direction that you were sent on because this cycle is ending no matter what. But God set you on a pathway so that when the cycle ended, you'd be right where you needed to be. So stay on that path. Continue to do this goes for everybody, friends. Continue to do the last thing you were told to do until the next thing appears. We want to change up our position and our path and our direction midway because we can't see the end and we don't know where it's going. We can't do that. You have to stay on that path. Do what you were last told to do until you get your new orders. Okay? All right. Air. My lovely air signs. Gemini started us off with the Six of Wands in the upright, followed by the Nine of Cups in the upright, followed by the Tower card in the upright. Listen, this is letting you know, air signs, the changes you've been going through are bringing you to a victorious time. And it's really bringing you into this time of self love, self partnering, self fulfillment. That the again, I as far as for my little collective here, for my tribe, for us, I really feel like tribe members, we're moving, all of us collectively are moving toward the next level. We are collectively raising our vibrations, and that is amazing. So, um, grab onto that energy that is being sent through like electricity through our little tribe. And if you know other tribe members, bring them on in. Tell them come on in and subscribe and all that kind of stuff and be a part of our lives. But air signs in particular, this actually is a good day for you. You're going to find victory. You're going to find self-fulfillment. Yeah, there's change, but we need it. And it's all right. Yay. Okay, water signs. We started off with the Two of Swords in the upright, followed by the Five of Cups in the reverse, and finished off by the Ten of Cups in the upright. Water signs, look, we got a decision we got to make that's going to bring us out of having an overwhelming feeling sensation, but it's going to bring us right into fulfillment. This could be a person. This could be a job. This could be, career change, because there's a difference between a job and a career. There's a career change potentially. I don't always put cups in the bucket, if you will, of love. Because when you get to a point where you are finding fulfillment, not just through another person and your feelings from another person, then it's a good thing. Then you are on the path to self-partnering and self-love and true self-esteem. You should not depend on another person, another human being to provide you completeness. You should be complete within and of yourself. Okay, Mama's done this morning. All right, guys, that's it for today, July the 6th of 2018. Everyone, I will be 50 in 10 days. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I'm going to do some sort of a marathon kind of drive, both subscribers and kind of just growing, all that kind of stuff. We're just going to push for the next 10 days, count down to 50. I'm super happy about it. I really am. I really am. Anyway, so that's it for the day. We're going to get on live tonight again. It is rather addicting. Not sure how late it's going to be. And we'll talk, okay? So, everyone, have a peaceful, blessed, joyful, wonderful day today. All that is unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. Bye bye now.